Welcome everyone back to the channel once again. Today I'm here to take a look at this, the number 25 Mustang RTR. This is Von Gittin Jr.'s Mustang. This is a Formula Drift car, so it's gonna be very interesting to see what this car can actually do. First of all, we got this one last week and it was unreal. It's an insane car. As you can see, 1,800 horsepower, 1,300 kilos. It is insane. It's a really good car to drift. Now, how is this going to compare to it? Again, this is a literal Formula Drift car that they've added into the game. It looks brilliant. It looks really good. I love everything about this car. Look at that angle. Look at that. That is ridiculous. So it is obviously going to be fast. No doubt about that. But what is this like to slide? It revs stupid high. It's only got 4 gears. I mean, it's very simple to slide. It's still, like I said, it's got a lot of horsepower. Very easy to get sideways. I mean, it's fine. It's good. I can definitely save this from like any sort of slide that I want because of that insane angle that I can pull off with this car. This is kind of cool. Alright, well, now that we've driven a stock, I already know what we need to do. Obviously, we have to go ahead and try to modify this. See if we can get this thing to be comparable to the RTR Mustang that we got last week. And even to the Viper that's in the game. Obviously, the Formula Drift Viper is like the car in this game. Like the drift car to use for drift zones specifically. So that's what we're doing in this week. And then I think we're going to do the same thing next week with the next Mustang that they're going to add in the game. Obviously, they've had a partnership, you know, RTR and Turn 10 or Playground Games. So we can put in some different engines in this thing. I like that. We can put an 8.2 V10 Formula Drift engine, I'm guessing. That's what it is. Makes 1,350 horsepower. If I put that in the way it is now. I'm going to keep the standard engine in at the moment, and I'm going to turbo it. And I think with this standard engine that we have in now, we're going to get this thing to be at 1,800 horsepower, just like the other car. But I think the other car is a lot lighter than this thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the exact same thing with this car. Obviously, if we do this, it's going to go down to 1,394 kilos. As for our wheels and tires, I'm going to leave that the way it is. And then if we do this, right, and we add this on, it's going to be at 1,394 kilos, 1,876 horsepower. So, very similar stats. I'm just going to go to abandoned setup for a second because I want to see what the actual stats on the other Mustang are like. If they are very similar. Yeah, pretty much almost the same. This does seem to weigh a little bit less though, doesn't it? I think the other one was like 1,390 something kilo. It doesn't matter. It weighs a little bit less by the looks of things. But what about the other engine? What about the 8.2 liter V10? This was gonna be interesting because it does have a lot more torque than the other engine, than the engine that's already in it now. So that might be very interesting. The Racing V6 twin turbo, I'm not gonna put that in. Obviously, we know what that is. Actually, I will do it just so you guys can see what sort of options and what sort of power we can squeeze out of these engines as well, even though I'm not going to most likely use it. 1,400 horsepower. That's not too bad, actually. It's not bad at all. It's definitely going to sound a lot different. But this engine swap is the one that we didn't have on the other car. Did I just 2,444 Newton meters of torque? Oh my god. Okay, well that's interesting. It's only got 4 gears if I leave it stock. If I go ahead and change my transmission, it's going to have, I'm guessing, 6. That's pretty much just the way it works. It is, I think, already on like race tires, and it's on 295s in the rear. Let's go with something a little bit bigger on the rear. Maybe 315s on the rear and then 305s in the front. We'll do something like that. Just a little bit of an upgrade. Especially since we brought our horsepower up by a lot, but our torque is just increased by so much. I am also going to go ahead and leave it as rear-wheel drive for now. I will swap it to all-wheel drive and then test it out like that, but oh my. Oh my god. It's going to be heavier, obviously. It is heavier now already, but it's going to be heavier overall. Seeing as the... Okay, let's stretch these gears out a lot. It's got a decent top speed. I'm gonna keep it around here. We'll see what that's like. As you can see, standard setup on this thing. We'll mess around with it afterwards. I'm gonna go ahead and just fully lock the diff, and then we'll see what it drives like. I don't know how this is gonna work. I think I will still be able to catch the angle, but it's gonna have like ridiculous power. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it's gonna have dumb power. Every year, just non-stop wheel spin. Oh god. This is very, very sketch. It's really, really fast. It's really, really fast. I'm gonna go ahead and change my thing to simulation steering as well, and we'll see what it's like. The only problem is I have this stupid thing that's up on my screen and it won't go away. The speed zone hero thing. Oh my, this is so twitchy. This is super, super twitchy now. Very, very interesting. Oh my god. Even though we can get stupid angle with the front wheels, it's so difficult. Putting that much power going only to the rear wheels. I need some better tires for this. I need some better tires for this thing. Jesus. This is unreal. Alright, let's bring this over to Fortune Island. We have a nice playground there, and we'll mess around a little bit there, and then I'll go ahead and change it to all-wheel drive and see what it's like, because it, like right now, it's just super, super unstable as rear-wheel drive. I mean, it just doesn't have the grip. That's it. It just doesn't have the grip for all that torque. That is so much torque. That is so much torque. It's just ridiculous. Look, I'm barely accelerating. Like, my wheels are spinning constantly. Alright, let's just change it to all-wheel drive. See what it's like. Especially since we're doing this as a drift zone build. And, yeah, this should make a lot of difference now. If I do that, change my clutch, transmission again. All that sort of stuff. And then I'm gonna go ahead and install the setup. Sure. As you can see, this one doesn't go up to X class. This one does not go up to X class. We'll leave everything the way it is except for our diff. I'm gonna go ahead and fully lock that and then make it so it's a little bit more rear biased, so have more power going to the rear wheels. I'm gonna try see if I can replicate it, try to do something similar to the other Viper or the other Mustang, which was around 82 or 83% going to the rear wheels. So we'll keep it something like that, something very similar to the other car. All right, let's try drive it. Let's see what it's like. I still need to probably change the tires. Okay, much better. Much better grip-wise. It is though a lot. It feels like it's twitchier than the other Mustang. It just feels a little bit twitchier than the other Mustang. All right, let's have a look here. See what sort of points I can get on the downhill section of this. Again, I haven't done anything to the suspension or anything like that. We'll have a look, and I'll probably get a tune on it after, but. Did someone tell me, is this the exact same engine that's in the Viper? Oh my, it just keeps going wider and wider and wider. This may be literally the exact same engine that's in the Viper. God. It's so much twitchier than the other Mustang. I think I can squeeze out more angle with this thing though. It flicks a lot harder as well. It reminds me of the thing. It reminds me of the Viper. It drives very, very similarly to the Viper. Again, I haven't done anything to this car, suspension-wise, and it drives very, very similar to the Viper. Like, super, super twitchy, back and forth. You have to just be very careful with the way you drive it. I mean, once I get used to it, I think I'll be fine, but right now. Right now, it just feels awkward to drive. Go closer to the inside. It just keeps sliding. It just keeps on going. Oh my. Right. Okay. More angle, more angle, more angle. Closer to the inside, please, so I can get my points. Let's do fifth. A bit more angle, because I think I can keep it. Oh my. The other Mustang is very, very easy to handle. This one just feels like it's a little bit more of a handful, but I also do feel that this one with a good tune might be very, very, very close to the Viper. I mean, I really, really like the other Mustang, but I mean, I think this one might trump it. Come on. Wow. I know I'm a bit quiet right now, I'm just trying to concentrate because this is, like I said, a very, very twitchy car. It's a little bit different to drive, and I'm not really used to it. Man, the front just grips up. The front grips and pulls me into that direction. It doesn't matter how bad or good my angle is. This is a brilliant car. This is a absolutely unreal car. Wow, I really, really like it a lot. Like, it's really, really good. Again, I think with a good tune, I might be able to smash that record of 570 there that I've gotten with the Viper before. I really like this car. Again, as you can see, no tune was put on this thing. So you guys can literally just get this thing yourselves and do the exact same thing that I've done in this video, which is just sort of all-wheel drive swap it and put this engine in it. That was bad. That wasn't really a bad... Or that wasn't really a good corner. The way I took that. It's fine though. Keep this nice and wide. Get as many points as possible. Slow down a little bit here. More angle, more angle, more angle. I messed this up. I should already have... I should have had around like 220,000 points, I think, before I made it way down here. And then by the time I would have come out of this corner, I should have been at around 300,000. So yeah, I'm still lacking behind at the moment. Behind the Viper. Because I've done this so many times, I know exactly how many points I need at like every single corner. To be able to match those points that I got with the Viper. It's really, really good though. What a brilliant car. Absolutely brilliant car. I may need a better transmission setup as well. Even though 4th gear is doing really, really well, pretty much on every single corner at the moment. Put a 5th to stretch this out. It's 535. Yeah, I think this would be very, very close to the Viper. I mean, I said that about the last Mustang, but this one is literally a Formula Drift car, and it just seems to handle the exact same as the Viper already. And again, no tune on it, so very, very interesting car. I'm definitely looking forward to doing some really, really cool things with this car. I also do think that the one for next week is going to be very, very similar, if not the exact same as this one. I mean, this one looks literally the exact same as the Mustang that we have here. So as you can see, the winter season, we get the number 88 RTR Mustang. I don't know who drives that one, but yeah, it just looks the same. Obviously, this one is the S5, which is, I think, just a normal one, and obviously these are the competition versions of the RTR Mustang. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's just a video testing out the new Mustang that's been added into the game. The Formula Drift, Volkswagen Juniors, Monster Energy RTR Mustang. It's unreal. It is really, really good. Try get it yourselves. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And that's it for this video. Again, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.